Okay, hopefully this will be a super quick tutorial on how to make pure protein noodles or wraps. I kind of make them the same. So this is a small carton of just egg whites from Costco, which I should have opened before and I didn't. And I'm gonna take those and pour them into this batter bowl. You can just use egg whites if that's all you want to use, or you could use, real egg whites and separate them yourself. I'm gonna put a few eggs in here, really because I'm not like that afraid of the amount of fat that's in, 3 egg yolks. This is gonna make quite a few wraps for me, so. And I have so many eggs, I just need to kind of get rid of them, so there. Next, I have, I buy Now brand of just about everything. This is just beef gelatin, and I'm not sure what size of spoon I have in here. Let's 1 teaspoon. So you know what, for these, I'm gonna put 2 teaspoons in. So I just kind of sprinkle on 1. And this just makes the noodle a little more flexible, or the tortilla, or the wrap, or the whatever you wanna call it, because it's all kind of the same thing. I have a Cuisinart immersion blender here. I would say go easy on you want to mix up that gelatin without really overdoing it, because if you overdo it, it gets foamy, and the foamy stuff doesn't cook right. So I'm just going to do this about as quick as I can to kind of incorporate it without it all going. You know what else is really good, actually? Adding eggs to it, egg yolks, stops it from getting so foamy. I shouldn't be talking over the blender. I think the egg whites make it frothy because they begin to make meringues. So that's it. Drip this all over, because that's what I do. I'm just gonna drop it in here. Try to get the bottom of it. Oh, hell with it. It's not going to happen. I have a non-stick pan here. I'm going to put it on, because I don't really want them to brown. So I'm going to put it on like a medium heat and let it preheat. I have a small bottle of avocado oil. So I'm just going to spray the non-stick pan a little bit, and I'll be back. Okay. I don't know if it's just me, but every time I cook, like the first one, it never comes out right. So I'm going to spray the pan again with some avocado oil spray. And I've got the batter here with a 1/3 cup measure. So let's get 1/3 cup and drop it into the pan. And this is on medium heat. I don't want it to really brown. I don't want it to cook too quickly. So you just kind of shake it around a little bit. And there's a lot of praying goes on now, because I'm going to have to flip this thing. But if it sits for a minute, so what I do with these when they're, look at all that steam. It's just a little bit of steam. That looks it's like my kitchen's on fire. I swear it's not. Cats are crying. Okay, I think that's pretty solid. Let me move this. I'm gonna pull it off the heat for a minute. I'm gonna grab, I've got a small silicone spatula, so what I'd like to do is go around the edges and kind of free that, because you want to try to flip the whole thing. That's not so bad. There's a lot of praying, because, I mean, if it breaks, it doesn't matter. It's just, and I've been doing this with my hands. Ha! How do you like that? Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to yell at you. That's it. Cook it, a minute on this side, and then drop it onto a clean plate, and cook another one, and another, and another. And then to make a wrap, you could just use it as is. And to make noodles, what I do is I roll them just roll it up like a jelly roll. And then with a knife, just slice, and it comes out with like ribbons. They're only this long or as big as your pan is. But it makes great. Last week I had some fabulous like pesto and basil and grilled chicken. Oh my gosh, it was so delicious. I had pasta for like the first time in forever. So that's it. I just wanted to show you yesterday's food prep was some thin sliced beef I got from Costco, and I just pan fried it in some butter, and then I also pan fried some mushrooms. So I mentioned that the first wrap usually doesn't come out as good. But, I can't throw it away. It's just ugly. So this is breakfast. I'm going to have to stick it together with some glue. The other ones are coming out fine. I don't know what it is. Maybe the pan isn't like hot enough or something, but all of these are coming out fine. There's another tip you can do, because you'll see that it's like liquidy around, some of it is still liquid. You can kind of swirl that around the pan a little bit and it will spread out. But my recommendation is to keep it on medium heat, because it browns if you don't. Even in a nonstick, it will still brown. And I just don't like the flavor of them as much when they're browned. So that's it. Okay, just gonna show you one more time. I did loosen the edges. So just peel it back, grab it, flip it. That one did brown a little bit, but that's what happens when you get a phone call when you're in the middle of noodle making. So anyway, this is for Joni and Vern, who are my two best customers. And come on over, guys, I'll make you dinner. Okay, I just want to show you how easy it is to turn these into noodles. This can be a wrap if you want to put, some meat, cheese, and whatever. But if you don't, if you want noodles, I just roll them up. Yes, I tore that one a little bit. Sorry, you shouldn't have noticed. And this is it. You're just going to slice them into kind of wide noodles. And what happens... Look, you get a little piece of fettuccine. So I'm probably going to turn a few of these into noodles. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to turn all of them into noodles, because my daughter really likes pasta stuff, and I always make nice things for her because I'm a good person. Sort of, sometimes.